Hello, and welcome to Wild Plays More games off the Steam list. And additionally, we stream a bit of them. That's basically it. We still got some more Last Hero of Nostalgaia, which is a Souls-like parody that I thought was going to be a little more on the nose with the jokes, but actually is a relatively interesting story. Or at least it has some background lore. One still plays a lot of meta narrative about like what it is to be a video game and what it entails about a story. Now, it is not necessarily too deep of a game. There's nothing really like, whoa, this is crazy, but it is enjoyable. It's a definitely enjoyable experience. A little clunky on the mechanics, so hit or miss there, but I'm having some fun. And so we go. Last time we left off, we had just explored part of the. We actually got the narrator defeated, so we had just arrived at a place called the Maw, which could be the last place of the game. Not too sure. Some moves up and down, okay. Dodged. Oh. Okay, I guess we got some fast speed. Wait, can't we just drop here? There's an item there. I see a draw. Okay, so there is a path that you can skip, I guess. I feel like if it does hit you, game. Oh! Yeah, you can't go back up. Ow, stinky. There's an item there. Remember ring, but something good. Remember ring? I don't know what ring you speak of. Yes, I don't think he's coming. Oh, it just goes up. Memory of a corrupt hero. We got some stink clouds over here. Stinky. Oh, whoa. Who the hell are you? Doesn't matter. You hit for a lot of degradation. Right, patience. Place seems relatively easy to dodge back. Ow, never mind. So as soon as I say that, I got hit. So there's an item here. Hardcore pill. I can go there, but maybe the roller goes somewhere else? Oh, it's poison. Elevator seems a bit weird. Oh god! Wow. Place kinda sucks. I don't even know where I am. I took an elevator to a different spot. Try patience. Patience is something I may not have. Okay, so I can't go through the smoke, because if I go through the smoke, I get stinky. Try patience. Try patience. See. Well, I'm getting you out of there. You can actually hit them. So if you hit them, they go away. Alright, stop it with that. The boulder comes here. Watch out for the right. Buddy, we don't want to be here. We don't want to be here. Away with you, tentacles. You're not wanted in these lands. Right, patience. Whoa. Okay. So we were here. So you could actually skip this by just taking the elevator and then falling down. What happened to the elevator? Where's the elevator? Ow. Guess the elevator malfunctioned and now it doesn't work. Ah! Maybe. Oh, I think it's actually at the end of this that has the elevator. Additionally, I don't remember this room. Oh. Oh, there's an item that wants to be here. Relic was used to remove my hero's rival, turned friend, and turned onto obstacle. So I guess there is an item here. Tempest Lands. This one just wants to remember. Joust. Bewilder fell to temptation, like so many before and after. It was further proof that the institution of heroism was doomed, that the great ritual needed to be dismantled, and would be inevitably dismantle itself. Yet his heart changed. After much self-service and irredeemable sin, my hero remembered something. Though his icon remained a withered husk, he sought to change his course and find redemption. I do not know what he discovered. I do not know, after plummeting so far, if a hero's journey can be saved. Then... it just has damage to evil. My hero wanted nothing more than to get rid of Nostalgaia of its corruption. In that, he and the Caliber of Memory's hero were aligned, but their methodologies diverged irreconcilably. Can't say that word. Caliber of Memory's heroes believe that heroism must use order, honesty, and tradition to bring about a meaningful change, while my hero sought to harness the corruption of the world as a weapon to wield against it. His rival turned friend would not let this pass. That she plotted to remove him, lest he fall to the corruption he sought to wield. Niggled? That can't be a word. Niggled unrelentingly at his mind. He wept as he removed her from the obstructing goal. Corruption eventually consumed my hero. That's what always happens. Corruption wins. Oh, so close. Okay, so you can in fact make it. Another one coming. That one came fast. But there's no elevator on this one, weirdly enough. Oh, it's left. Nothing on the right. Nothing at all. There's just a random key there. Let's go through here. Buddy, there's a boulder. Ow. Oh, that immobilizes you. What hit me there? Wasn't sure what hit me. So I may want to equip something to heal. Fully restore stamina, no. Apply source, no. Applies recursion. Applies degradation. Here's degradation. Recursion? I think it may be recursion, the thing that's hitting me. Right down. No. I'm gonna say no to that. Guess I could have checked to see what was the other side. Pick me up. They don't seem to chase. Go, 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 go. This guy's trying to chase me. Ah! My god. Is that where the elevator goes? Oh god. But this may not be the best place to fight. Why is this so much stinky? I don't like them stinky. I think this mate saw me. Ah! I didn't notice that. Oh, there's a tentacle there. Oh! And it's just tentacles everywhere. Item ahead. I don't believe you. No, 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 no. Oh, that sucks. They hit for so hard and they don't stagger very well. There goes my 80,000 memory. Thought I would have grabbed it, but I guess I didn't see it. Run away! Alright, well, now we can go here and see what happens if we take the top path. You found a secret area. Okay, apparently this doesn't kill you. Who coded water physics, am I right? Wait a minute. Oh, okay. That's what all that was about. Ow. It's hard to see when it's 2 dimensions. I already had lost my soul, or my memory, so it didn't really matter. But it is a painful loss. Oh. Guess it's not fair. Wait, what is that over there? I don't remember that there. Wait. This doesn't actually block it. I forgot about that. You're foobard, buddy. Okay, apparently you came faster than it left. Ugh. You killed me mid-animation. This part is rough. They have a bunch of health. They hit you for poison, and I don't have ways to remove the poison. The other guy despawned. He didn't get stunned by that, and that's a strong attack. What? Finally made it back here. Again. Oh. Remember quick weapon. What kind of quick weapon are we talking about here? So we're in the mall. Start a sequence. This is not, I mean, got this one, but it didn't show us where, I guess. Owner had Alba given salvation to the shrine where Huber had transformed. Huber. This is a warp point, so we can go back. Validation. I guess this is where we are, right? The one place where I wanted to go is back here, because there was a door that had little tentacles at, so it's worth checking. This isn't it. Could this be it? Yeah. Okay. No, this door still has these. Maybe you can cut it. I mean, these look very similar to the threads. No. Nothing that needs to be remembered here. Though there is one item that I figured out where likely you're supposed to get the memories from. So we'll get that one. This, because it's apparently a lemonade stand. So, the item in question being a juicer. My hero has heard tales of the one called Hoover observing everything around him, sucking in the perspective so that he may empathize more deeply. Like many before, my wielder had surrounded to his pride and was abusing Nostalgaia for his own satisfaction. When Hoover confronted him, compassion could not be evoked, so Hoover reluctantly killed my hero. Hoover's hands shook when he picked me up, agony concealed behind his rosy pink facade. All he had wanted to do remove pain. Therefore, Hoover retreated from conflict, committing himself to complete alleviation of the burden. One attempt to dismantle the incomparable agony of the tortured world was to offer passerby a refreshingly tart beverage to suck on. Another was to absorb bellowing pixels forgotten within a cliffside grotto. The later transformed him into the reservoir of pain. See. So, he is the reservoir of pain. Hoover apparently is spoken to in one item here. It's this one, isn't it? My owner had all given up before finding salvation at the shrine where Hoover had transformed. So I imagine that could be the... we did see a place where the reservoir of pain has like a little emblem on it. So maybe we can go there. That's where the child... or that's where the sacrifice area is. So I think we have to double back. Away with you. Away. Okay, I'm just gonna get comboed here. That's where this one is. I'm looking for... uses 2 source to use his ability. What's up, buddy?
If you...
He is shackled by pain. I don't mind a sword, so I'm gonna upgrade it.
Before and...
It is relatively fast and does a decent amount of damage.
The hammer...
Okay, so let's go back to the ore village. Smelter? Yeah, the smelter. Smelter has the bridge, and on the side of the bridge, there was that shrine we found. Which I feel like it has to be relevant to one of the items I have. I need to go here. Bump, bump. Okay. That's not, I mean, I don't want to actually equip it, I just want to get the upgrade from it. My owner had all but given up. The chaos of the world had grown unbearable for my hero, so he sought to relieve from his burdens at the grotto where Hoover himself had been reborn. However, Hoover had transformed into a reservoir of pain, where he tried to empathize with the greatest tragedy of Nostalgaia. The martyr had sucked drifting pixels of the forgotten void onto himself. In that pivotal moment, burdened with the perspective of nothingness, Hoover suffered the realization of what unrelenting agony can lead to: oblivion. Hoover's body flattened, but his resolve deepened. The only way to completely end suffering for the world was to end change, and the only way to end change was to end potential. Hoover could not suck the potential out of every instance of creation because Nostalgaia's heart recreated eternally. In this dilemma, the reservoir of pain discovered his purpose. He would use his hammer, stern glare, to smash into the heart itself. There, all memory, all experience could be unburdened within the murderous maw. My master eventually found the reservoir of pain, and was, I assume, unburdened. He abandoned me before the encounter, walking away with a shield on his back. B. But I have the hammer. I guess he found it at the heart, right? So I have to go there. I don't know about that one. Okay. Well, we got that, so...
Suffering begets only suffering. My burden of doubt is gone. I will save you from yourself, Painbringer.
Why? We had a journey together. You even don't do a lot of damage.
Painbringer.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Pain must be followed. We must not unburden our chains. I guess it makes sense. She did follow his path by taking the transistor blade, I guess. It is unburdened, so it requires nothing. Every NPC is dying. No! I gotta imagine that the last one's gotta be in the main area, I guess. Whatever it's called. The Heartflow? Heartflow something. Heartflow altar. Because that's basically where he had his revelation.
Script, have you? Most noble heroes follow the path prescribed. Between you and I do not know how heroic that truly is. A single great one yet remains between you and an open heart, the pipe layer, cloistered within the lair of the adversary. When you have done all else you require, seek the unbreachable moor beneath Oreshaft village. There's a well-traveled path along the now sunken crater.
What?
When you have done all else you require, there is a well-traveled path along the...
I guess that's where you would go to do that. Imagine you smashed this, right? It looks like a Kirby hammer. My wielder could not give himself to the heart of Nostalgaia. Had he tried to end his hero's journey there, he would have been reabsorbed into the broken cycle of the world. To become the receptacle of all memory himself, he had physically entered that space. He lifted me high above his head and began smashing me into the ornamentation that flows to and fro the heart. I felt the sacred pedestal cracking and bending under my heft. But it was to no avail. The heart was too constricted. Looking about to the altar, my wielder understood that the heart had become receptive again. Those who had blocked it had to be removed. He would rally heroes to himself, find other martyrs who sought to ease the world's pain, and to use them to remove the great ones. Then the heart would open to him. He would unburden everything. My hero forgot me. This guy's heart is constricted, but some memory floats in and out. So he is the one who broke it. Oh man, did you know about that?
When you have done all else, there is a well.
Fast travel. So we can go back to the validation banner. Where else could we go? Well, we saved Nero. Nero his quest seems to have completed. Feel bad about killing him, or feel bad about killing her, though. Alright, well, I guess this is the only place. Oh, I could talk to the crone, but not exactly sure if the crone has anything for me. Remember sword. I have no sword to remember. Whoa, look at misery. Pixels. Go back up. See where that goes. Is this the ordinary house? It is! It's the ordinary house. The shield can't parry, can it? Wait, how did you all get your messages up there? It's not supposed to be a normal spot. I guess some people do like abusing the mechanics of the game. Or the jankiness of some of the stuff. Carry one item, huh? Doesn't tell me. So I only killed 4. Does the narrator count as one? There's an item there. Item below. Oh, it's madness. Right, patience. How much does lava hurt? Yeah, I mean, painful, but not deadly. It's just some spicy water, that's all. Spicy. Bit of a torture chamber here. Speaking of torture chambers. Any items that wish to speak to me in this chamber? No? Okay. Who are you? Consider up. Oh, it's I can't do it. Yeah, it looks like one of the elevators. From Sense Fortress. Yeah, so we saw this area from above at some point. Oh. Okay, I guess you just hit me before I could finish the heal. Can't block their damage carrier. Is this what I saw from above? I feel like this is what you see from above, but... Right, patience. So they're both chasing me. He doesn't take fire damage. That's so unfair! He just basically did a run attack at me. I only got 3 hit points based against these enemies. If I'm fighting 2 of them, I have to block, but then blocking, like, blocking also hurts me in the long run. No, wait, wrong way. There must be a way to deal with them, but they are definitely the toughest enemies so far. And just to confirm, this does increase damage to probably these guys because they're abominations. I don't remember you. Okay, just hit me immediately with that. Oh, I didn't mean to use that. He got dunked completely this time, and then he died. If I do it slowly, are they both gonna come on me? Yeah, they still do. Okay, so they only go back so far. Why you attack me if you didn't have any reason to? Oh, there's an item there. Go get the item. So I think we're fighting Mercurier, right? Because that's who controls this area? More lava. Check to the right, check to the left. Do a little jig. Okay, so I have to punish them. I can't actually, it's trade. Against these guys, I can't trade. I have to just basically hit them a little bit. There's gonna be another hiding guy. No. No buffs, please. Pretty sure I saw you, yeah. Consider curiosity. I don't actually know what that buff does. Other brother. Brother, this guy stinks! Is it an item that needs anything specific? In the Orshab village, a hero fled through the sewers to his exile at the bottom of the world.
My friend, you were a part of my story.
Buddy, no. I'm also gonna have to deal with you. I just dealt with the other one. I mean, you do hurt. Goodbye, friend.
I was meant for more.
Why did you bring such a shield? Temptation quest ends. Forgotten symbol of Mercurius' favor, ravaged by pixelization. Some relics are far too gone. Fortunately, I gave you that shield and then you still betrayed me. Any items that need to be discovered? Not that I see anything. Remember friend of love? NPCs are not allowed to live in good old Dark Souls land. Remember quick weapon. There's nothing that I need to remember here, right? Oh, there is. But Nostalgaia did not rebirth in the pipe layer's image. He had his image carved over that of the adversary who he'd overcome. The shadow ruins of Leisure Lake's sunken cavern. I was scavenged by those who maintained the love of heroes. They smuggled me back from the surface, where I... Okay, so we got this one. Though Easymaker was used as a derogation, those who had still wanted to help. The heroes wear the insult with pride, a chain worth binding to. Cool. Better weapon. You're healing, that's what you do. You're a nerd who heals. Also can't deal with you. Okay, the lava just comes up too. I didn't know that. The lava goes up without warning. It did a bunch of damage there. Can't really take it cautiously. But to kill you fast? And you're healing. No. Sucks. Do we want to try using the better, the strong weapon? See if I can two-shot them. It is slow, but it does always the damage. Still capable of running too. I mean, 2 shots. Of course, the lava is just gonna come up as soon as I come around. I guess I'm not allowed to fall. Come on, buddy. I need you undead. No. No! Don't combo me! Is there even anything purposeful here? Could I just ran through all of it? I mean, the lava is spicy and it hurts, but ow, 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 spicy lava. Yeah, there's nothing really. We just ran around, I guess. Right, you will fail. A little stronger of a weapon, and then you would be able to two-shot them. I guess you could technically two-shot them if you do a strong attack first. Memory of a corrupt hero. Ow, 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 this lava. Spicy. Okay, even there's a spot that hits me. Ow. It only happens when the lava's up. Buddy. I mean, this seems just like a gauntlet of you just run through. There's nothing really stopping you from going forward, and nothing really to pick up. Came from there. Hey, NPC area. Glitching. Not sure what this area is all about. It's pretty empty. We got more stickers. Though in this large area, I don't think stinkies matter. What was that? Something lowering over there. Right, left. Wow, look at nostalgia. Oh, it's a book. Okay. Not sure if I'm missing something here. See your cans. Sometimes the range sucks. Another piece of tradition. So I guess this is some sort of jail. There you go. I hear music. Bum, 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 bum. I still have to go down the spiral. This looks familiar. City. Memory of a corrupt hero. Otherwise, nothing here, huh? You would have thought it would have been at least something worth exploring here. Yeah, I guess that's all there is here. Just a bunch of cells and some items, at best. Way to go up, but we've also missed a way to go down. What? That missed? No! Alright, now I should have the health. I don't know if I'm saving you down there, buddy. Saving may be a bit of a strong word based on what's happening, but... Still better than the sword. Sorry, did I take burn damage here? What's the point of this? Is this for a valiant hero? Couldn't have given me more weapons or some other consumables? It's cool, but nothing worth exploring. Somebody's having some music. Time to go dancing. Yeah, yeah, dancing, dancing. I would like an alcohol, please. One whole alcohol? Maybe this is self-service. Hey buddy, would you like to give me an alcohol? Something to give me a real bash. There is something at the top, actually. Break the mirror. 7 years of bad luck, everyone. Chainmail thong, chainmail bikini. Oh. There's a pole. but nothing needs to be identified, as you see. Oh. Consider fat enemy love. Would have thought that this would have been the place for the cuddled one, but nope. Go here first. Happiness ahead. Try down and something good. On top of it. Oh, it's finger. Memory, okay. It's not what I'm looking for. Try left. Good thing we have this power up. Remember armor. Oh, the amnesiac. My wares were in this opposition to the pilot layer. Saw her transported from the vault. This actually has a memory. You shed me before ascending out of her pretty prison. Oh, I know where that is. After the Allies' betrayal, Hitch and my hero were imprisoned within the quest's reward vault. When Connect was sacrificed to the chasm, my wearer and the other noble heroes were given a choice: pledge fealty or be transferred to the cage, teetering on nothingness. The courage of the most faltered at the promise of oblivion, but my wearer and her friend were amongst those who held firm to the hero's journey. The beacon within the cell ensured that killing each other could not liberate them. As the cycles wore on, my wearer watched many of her kind surrender to madness in the release of the chasm. When the great Forgotten began to enact its fate upon the pipe layer, he came to my hero with a final temptation. He sought that she validate him, as the hare had long ago refused. In return, he promised her a position of power, subservient to none other but himself. My wearer, withered and weary, had forgotten much of her ambition by then. She could no longer remember her name, or the lands of the friend who had betrayed her. But she did remember the symbolism of her heroic icon. No was all she had strength to say. In retaliation for the snub, the pipe layer cast Hitch into oblivion. Eventually, my hero, unbreakable spirit, was also thrown into the nothing, and then the amnesiac was forgotten. Damn, that's rough. So this is sort of like a trap, I guess. So the heroes get trapped by the beacons. And all they had is the void, or the abyss. Nowhere else to go. So, what is left of things that I don't know? My great one's most intimate parts, well, he fell. I don't know what that is. Irrelevant appendage. We don't know whose appendage this is. It's picked up when my wielder fell. double back because I'm pretty sure the chainmail bikini is referring to the the large climbing area we saw earlier, which is not that far from here. Does this bring any memories? I don't think I have this area, right? I know there is the lair of the adversary, but is there lord for this bikini? He offered me to her under the pretense of his protection, but she suspected he had ulterior motives. Her cell had fashioned to make her feel wanted. Lingering there, unsure why she continued to deny him, she lost count of the cycles. She had always believed in heroism. She had been designed to swoon for it. But the hero after hero failed and failed, or fell before after saving her from her savior. Her trust withered into doubt, then to despair, then to anger, and then to empowerment. During the commotion of the Great War, she cast me off. Her parasol she forsook with the sunnier days she no longer believed in. She found an inner strength that excited her. As she ascended out of her pretty prison, she did not need a savior. She would save Nostalgaia herself. Intended to enter the bottom of the world, where she had hoped to find an ally. Then she would kill Mercurio. Is that the air, maybe? Hit me with the bumps. Boppin', yeah, boppin', yeah. This is a pipe. Oh, I'm being chased. Consider fat enemy love. Nothing here, right? Pretty sure I got all of the items. Didn't I find a bikini? So, isn't there also a bikini pants? Yeah. Not that way. That's the way to the beacon. Hello, Mercurio? Yeah, this is the most delayed attack in that one. Okay, how long is that delay? Buddy, you are special. May have to use a shield for this one. Yeah. Nobody to tether me either, so. Because everybody's dead! Everybody has died! Ow. That's the attack that I don't know how to dodge. He just appears. See what I mean? How do you dodge that? He just appears out of thin air. I don't know. He's a bullshit enemy. At least the previous one. I mean, the narrator wasn't a bad one. It was just interesting. You go through different phases. It kind of rehashes the first fight, to be honest. But it isn't too special. The third one's probably the best one. The second one's kind of funny, but the entire gimmick is kind of... He dances. That's all there is. Okay, so he's just gonna hit fast. Gonna run and see if it does anything. I think he drops a shadow, but the shadow is not very well seen. Okay, I just got up. Shadow did not appear until much later. Oh. Smaller. He really is just a Mario knockoff, huh? He also heals. That is such a long AoE to not be able to see where he is. What? So he spawns in front of where I'm gonna go, and then he has the audacity, I say this, the goddamn audacity to still hit me even when I run away from him. Okay, this time he didn't grab a... When he's small, he's not actually that dangerous. Cool. And another one bites the dust. I believe he is the pipe layer. Take throne. I mean, I could take... Oh. Good game design. This is gonna take me behind the... at the altar, maybe? Yeah, we're at the altar, okay. You can take the throne. The adversary anti-throne sits before you, the epicenter of Nostalgaia's conflict. You have liberated and restored so much. Perhaps, if you claim his authority for yourself, you would be the next one to fix them. Step on the throne? No. Yeah, so it's not a heroics thing to basically take over, because basically you just end up being corrupted. That's basically what the Nostalgaia cycle has been about.
The heart lies open for you, hero. Enter it when you are ready for all of this to end. The heart enter.
One last level. Memory flows freely into Nostalgaia's open's heart. She is ready to receive you when you are ready to complete your hero's journey. Yes. Warning, this will end the game. Yes. Take me into oblivion! Hey, congratulations. I feel like there should have been an alternative thing, but I guess that's it. Okay. Well, can we skip the credits? So you can't skip it. Okay. Hold A to skip. I am holding A to skip. Would you like to restart a new game? Your new character will keep all the stats and items to begin a journey. No. If I continue, where is it going to take me? Is it going to restart it as if I had restarted the cycle, or... No. Okay, so I have a choice to now take the throne, see what the difference is.
The heart enter it.
Set up on the throne? Yes. This will end the case? Yes. I am now the evil villain. Whoa! As expected, the world just becomes more and more pixelated because I didn't follow the cycle. That's it. No difference there. The endings are a little meh. Okay, so we'll continue. That one doesn't. That one actually doesn't let you go into New Game Plus. That's interesting. Okay, so there should be another ending, right? Oh. It's possible that it's got skipped.
The heart enter it.
Fast travel. If we go to the wilds, talk to the crone, maybe there's an alternative thing we can do, but I'm not too sure. There's a reservoir of pain.
If you want to heal...
I don't know how you want that ending to work. let's go up, I guess. We gotta go through the NPC city area. But so far, the ending is a little lackluster. The progress of the journey is basically the entirety of the game. The ending is never... the ending is really not that exciting. I imagine most of the lore and most of the things that happen are sort of things that you can decide, but... I don't know. Kind of fell flat just the last little bit. Yeah, so it's not this way. And all I've used for the entirety of the game is the regeneration and the throwing item. I suppose making a build that is all source based would actually be very interesting, because you do get a decent amount of source from just defeating enemies. The golf. One mechanic that I do dislike about this game, although in some cases it kind of needs it, otherwise it become very easy, is that if you ever get hit, you kind of get stunned. If you get hit midway through you basically trying to do an attack, you lose the stamina of that attack, and then you get hit a second time, because now you're out of stamina. No comment from you. Would have thought that at least would have had something, but no. Maybe I'm locked into the endings that I have succeeded in? I'm not sure. I would have thought that maybe something would have changed, but no. Well, I think that's going to be Nostalgaia. I would have expected a more exciting conclusion to the game. Wouldn't be bad to replay it with a New Game Plus and just basically going around. But yeah, that's it. There's not much more to say. Got the ability to teleport, which is nice. I would have liked the ability to teleport or to go to a portal without having to use items. Because you end up wanting to teleport very often in the early game to the tether beacons to either get to your smith or get to your level ups, but because they're so far and few between, you have to give them a lot more value. I didn't notice that fast travel happened at some point, but it was an item. It was something that did happen. And the one thing that I still don't quite know, if we go to the abandoned market, There's a point in which the merchant hollows. Effectively, I imagine he hollows. When he hollows, you basically lose him, but it's not explicitly. I'm not exactly sure when that happens. I imagine it happens after you killed a raider, maybe, but not sure. Mercurio is sort of just told in lore, so you never really feel like he's the enemy. And the Reservoir of Pain is the only NPC that you kind of meet around and sticks around in this timeline, so. Oh. Okay, so you see that area down there. What is that area? That has been my question since I've come here. It's a large path. Something great ahead. Maybe it's the woods? Not sure. Not sure what that area is at all. But I guess we'll leave it here with this pile of corpses. And a hero is you. We were able to beat the last hero of Nostalgaia. I thought there would be more to the game. But no, I guess we were in the last area when we got to the mall. Not much more to that. Past just a constant amount of traps and some baddies. But now, it is time to say goodbye. We'll come back to another game tomorrow. We'll see what's on the list, but otherwise, we'll keep playing. We may come to another game also today, because I didn't expect this to be so fast, so soon, but that is what it is. Until next time, don't forget, I am dying inside and so are you. Ever so slowly. But that means you're cool. Bye! Bye-bye. Hey, cool. And